Hi everyone, and thank you again for joining me in creating my first layout using our April Hip Kit. And I'm really excited about this one because it's super colorful, and I was trying to basically throw as many summer colors on this layout as I could, as the pictures were summer based. Since I live in Florida, it's warm here. I feel really bad for those of you who still have snow, but here in Florida it's totally summer weather. So I decided to use these three photos of my friends and I about a week ago out at the beach. And I'm just basically doing a cluster of the photos and adding these amazing little, like, they're not quite chipboard, but kind of little Polaroid frames from crepe paper. And then I'm kind of just playing with this title. If I would have cut this smaller, I think it totally would have worked, but I like to pre-cut silhouette stuff, so I use it. And I'm just adding some color shine, some Delusions white, and some more color shine, and some SEI tumble dye spray, which I use on pretty much every project. Then I'm just going to basically start creating little clusters all over the page using some of this ephemera from, I think, Lemon Lush, as well as Maggie Holmes. So I'm just pulling out different bits and pieces that are catching my eye that might work for this layout. And then, as always, I kind of just start to place things and play with them. So I always like to add a little bit of circles if something's very square like my pictures, or vice versa. I just think it's a nice little offset. Then I'm taking this 12 by 12 sheet, and basically it's an ephemera sheet, kind of. You can cut out your own saying, so I'm just trimming 3 of these off. I only end up using 2. And this sheet is from Studio Calico's Lemon Lush. And I'm going to layer them right next to that top photo. And then this OMG is also something I cut out from the Silhouette Cameo. Then I feel I want some washi tape on this page, so I went through my overstock washi real quick and I grabbed this gray polka dot, which is just a very basic one, and I kind of just start to add washi tape as the layout starts to be created. And then I decide I like these little circles where they're at, so I'm going to keep them. I'm just taking the SEI tumble dye and basically doing a watercolor effect with them, and then I'm also going to go in with that green color shine and just add a pinch of green to again do that whole watercolor look. And I really like the OMG, but the OMG is not showing up enough for me, so again I'm like, let me take that washi tape and basically accent it through the layout, and this way you can see the OMG. Then again I'm adding more washi tape, and I'm going to basically be creating these lines to move your eye through the layout. And I always like gray and yellow together, and I think that's also another reason I chose the gray washi tape. And this is the last spot where I add the washi tape to help guide your eye through the layout. And I'm still trying to add that happy, but it just doesn't make it on the page. But I had also cut this out, the best day ever, and it fits perfect. So I'm working on the back first. I'm going to kind of see, do I like this color? And in the end, I end up adding about 3 to 4 colors and basically blending them. I'm starting with a red, moving to orange, then yellow, and lastly blue. Then I'm just going to take a watercolor brush here, and you always start from light to dark instead of dark to light because otherwise the colors just kind of get mucky. And I am bringing down the red into the orange and the orange into the yellow just at the top. And then I go out a little bit of yellow at the top of the blue. And so the best day ever. And I'm just going to adhere that down. And then I'm going to start placing, I'm basically going to start clustering these hearts in twos in three spots on the layout. And then I'm really loving these little wooden veneers, so I decide to play with these a little bit and find out where these might look good to go on my page. So I'm just adhering these down. And then again, I'm adding a little bit more splat as the page is kind of getting finished up in spots that I think I needed it. And then I'm going to add some more wood veneers over on the right side, and then eventually I will add them on the top and bottom. It's again to kind of help your eye focus on what's important in this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere those down. And I still need a title of like where this place was, and I also need to add the date. So I just found one of these date stamps in my drawer, and I'm adding the date and saying it's epic, and so April 5th of 2014. Then I'm going to add the title Shepherd's Resort, which is where this was on Clearwater Beach, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Those of you who have ever been to Clearwater Beach, it's just so pretty. So I really wanted to document where it was as well, because we have a lot of beaches where I live. Like I'm 5 minutes from the beach. It's really awesome. So I'm just adding my title with these L Studio letters, and the color is awesome. I just love that blue. It's really pretty. And I decided to do resort backwards. That way I could have it placed just where I want it. I figured shepherds would fit. It just fit by my luck. But I decided to do resort backwards because I wanted it to be a little offset from shepherds. Then I'm going to add some journaling. So thank you guys so much for joining me in creating this layout, and I hope it inspires you to pick up your own kit as well as make something creative and fantastic with it, whether it's a card, layout, or mini album. I would love to see what you are creating with your kit. Thanks for watching.